Okay, hi, it's mid-October. I just felt like talking. Um, One thing that's happening besides it's looking so magical out my window, and I'm seeing a lot of other friends posting extremely magical um, movies and also photos. So just things are getting very magical. I also am on all four platforms now. I mean, I'm not on Twitter, but I'm on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. And I have friends. I actually have very good friends on all four platforms. And what was I going to talk about? Um, I went to art school, and like a lot of people might think, well, that's a mistake to go to art school. What is it worth? But you know, you actually do learn something. And somebody told me that a while ago. You know, you learn something in art school. Even though I studied painting, abstract painting, I was a very good abstract painter, but I realized even when I graduated, which was 1983, that I didn't care about painting anymore, and nobody really cared about painting. So I realized back then that I wanted to be a filmmaker, but it's been a long journey for me to become a filmmaker. I am a filmmaker now on TikTok, on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. But you know, I will have my TV series, or it might be a movie. And anyway, I always hear and you learn things in art school. You know, I read a lot of literature as well. I read a lot of plays. I watched avant-garde films. I studied art history. I drew everything. I was actually a very good drawer. I could draw anything. In fact, one of the professors said I was the best, you know, drafts person they had seen in, you know, 30 years. I can draw anything. I'm not really interested in realistic art, and like I said, I got more into abstract painting. But you know, I studied sculpture, I studied printmaking, I studied photography, I studied weaving and film. So, and of course, history and art history and literature. So I don't know, there is something you learn. And I think when people just study practical things, um, you know, to get a job, there is something. I just want to say there's something. It's not a popular opinion, certainly, to go to art school. It isn't a popular, it's considered a waste, and people think, well, you're ruining your life if you do that, if you're not. But you know, a person has to follow their heart, and they have to follow their dreams, and you do learn some things about taste, um, about where we've been in humanity. And you also learn why your art is necessary, like in the kind of continuum of, you know, why do it? You don't want to just do what's been done before. Why does the world need your vision? And you need to have answers for that, and you need to know where you fit in. And I hear a lot from an old friend of mine, you know, who I've reincarnated with many times, and I talk about him a lot. I talk about him a lot because he talks to me, and I realize he's been talking to me a lot lately, and that's, you know, the soul that was John Lennon. And he reminds me he went to art school.